Well, I met my future partner in Apple, Steve Wozniak, when I was about 13 years old, and he was the first person I'd met that knew more about electronics and computers than I did at the time, and we became fast friends and started to build electronic devices together. We built blue boxes together for a while, which were little devices that could allow you to make free phone calls illegally, I know that. And the reason we built a computer was that we wanted one and we couldn't afford one. We couldn't afford to buy one. There were thousands of dollars at that time. We were just two teenagers. And so we started trying to build them and scrounging parts around Silicon Valley where we could. And after a few attempts, we managed to put together something that was the Apple I. And all of our friends wanted them too. They wanted to build them. So it turned out that it took maybe 50 hours to build one of these things by hand. And it was taking up all of our spare time. Our friends were not that skilled at building them, so Woz and I were building them for them. And we thought, if we could just get what's called a printed circuit board, where you could kind of just plug in the parts instead of having to hand wire the whole thing, we could cut the assembly time down from maybe 50 hours to more like an hour. And so Woz sold his HP calculator and I sold my VW microbus. And we got enough money together to pay someone to design one of these printed circuit boards for us. And our goal was to just sell them as raw printed circuit boards to our friends and make enough money to recoup our calculator and transportation. And what happened was that one of the early computers, in fact the first computer store in the world, which was in Mountain View at the time, said, well, I'll take 50 of these computers, but I want them fully assembled, which was a twist that we'd never thought of. So we went and bought the parts to build 100 computers, and we built 50 of them and delivered them. And we had the classic Marxian profit realization crisis, which was our profit wasn't liquid, it was in 50 computers sitting on the floor. So we decided we had to start learning about sales and distribution so that we could sell the 50 computers and get back our money. And that's how we got into business. Well, we were very young, and most of the folks were not married, and so they could work, 15-hour days. So you didn't have a typical situation where, you work so that you can support your life. Your work was your life. I've never been able to sort of think of my work and my life as different things. They're the same thing, but where it used to be, 99% of my life, it's, maybe 50% of my life.